Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your boy James, aka Hollywood J Black, live in the building once again, back with another Synful Blaq reacts. I got my main mans, Big MFing Sinners in the building. How you doing today, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. It's the beginning of the week, and we got some DAX in the building once again. While you guys are here, do us a favor. Just go ahead and subscribe. Just subscribe. Do it.
Do it. Do it now. Matter of fact, give me your computer. I'll do it for you. All right. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Sorry. So, Mondays are starting to become the day of a certain individual now. Since we're lacking in our Tom McDonald drops.
No, Mondays are Mercury's.
Well, we're lacking on there used to be Tom McDonald days too.
Yep. And Mercury's got on his roll, and now Dax is on his roll.
Yep. Merc dropping an album soon. You see, Merc got some cameos. He's been dropping some pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he also just announced that he did a song with Akon.
That's what I'm saying. He did that. He just dropped a picture with a couple cats in the industry. I ain't gonna say who, but go look in the Mercury's feed. Check out my man. Shout out to my man Mercury's. But while we've been waiting and salivating for some new Tom McDonald and some new Merc, we got Dax has stepped up to the plate. He's gone 3 weeks in a row with banger after banger after banger, because he likes the banger from Bangor, Maine. That's right.
He bang.
So I guess he was challenged or some or other the case may be, but apparently he felt like he needs to do a remix to Forgot About Dre, which I have no problems with. I'm here for it. That beat is one of the sickest Dr. Dre beats Dr. Dre ever made to me. Exactly, right?
This is the second time the song has made its way onto our reactions. Because the last time ever 10-second songs did his version of it.
Yes. It seems like the only thing that's left is me and you to do a version of it and make it a trilogy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm here for it. I think Dax has the lyrical acumen to take this song to new heights. Hopefully none of y'all have forgotten about Dre.
And also remember, mediocrity is a result of complacency.
Yes. So if you're mediocre, that means you are complacent. Don't be mediocre. Stop trying to react to Tekashi 6ix9ine videos. We're not. That's the level of mediocrity. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Step out of bounds. React to some good shit. Like this right we're about to react to. So, Big Sin, I just have one question.
What's the question?
Now, are you ready now to react to the video? Now.
Yes, I am. And those poor kittens.
So, without further ado,
bless you.
Thank you. This is Dax with his rendition of Forgot About Dre right here on Synful Blaq Reacts. Let's go.
How you acting like you never even heard of me? When every beat I touch, I'm doing surgery. I can rap for eternity. Niggas gotta refer to me. Built it up independent, was never part of a nursery. And every time I ever met some adversity, I was never one to run, and I currently had it occur to me that every single bit of deterrency is the reason that I'm able to murder beats. I'm not even in the category with niggas you place me with. My beat cuts give your face a lift. I see niggas clicking up to erase the kid, just so they could try to go and copy paste the shit. I remember days back in the basement, they tried to box me in, I got to shake the shit. Now I race every track, every bass I hit. Flash drums so fast that I lace my kicks. I remember in those days, rapper I eat rhyming and OJ couldn't even afford me a gold chain. I was in no way ready to go play. Then I found Dax and I made it my code name. Now everybody speaking on me, they wanna throw shade. I don't got time chit-chatting with no names. I'm in my own lane, looking out both ways. Try to swerve in, I'ma hit you with road rage. Y'all know me, the most underrated, the most hated. The one hip-hop tries to say is not shit like it's constipated. Kill beats is the occupation. So every single time I get a shot, I take it. Aim and face it, one way straight at the matrix. Independent, back by myself, so Satan locks jaws every time I'm baking. The awful guy, the one that they falsify, the one they cannot try to modify, the one who receives every awkward eye, cause his style isn't one they can multiply. In a league of my own, I won't compromise the cost of my piece of the cost of mine. To conquer mine, these rap game concubines try to say my soul was a cause of sign. So I stick to myself cause the flow is essential inside of a drought. Depression and pain are effects of the game, but they numb to the sound of a sold out crowd. I reach for their hands as they wave in the tide of the praise is enough that I know I could drown in a sea of deceit that in turn is the key to the green that the sheep all rapping about. Then I log on and see people tweet that don't nobody bump my shit. Dumb fuck sucking mainstream dick. Last month I did 300K off this bitch. Came in the game 22 off rip. Earned every dollar, every cent. Then crafted the skills I compared to the greats in the biz. By the time I was 26, a lyrical misfit. Twisted, braggadocious and gifted in an era full of tricks and gimmicks. So consistent, they hate and ignore the vision and oppose to the euphemism. Fuck statistics, I cut through the noise and difference. My style cannot be mimicked. The energy shift is electric. The voltage in it strikes down and shocks your system. You wanna see a lyricist go crazy? Bet money that these fucks won't play me. They tried shaming, destroying my name, and these fuckboys still couldn't break me. You wanna know why the whole world hates me? I spit truth and I rhyme off safety, and they know that I just might maybe be the motherfucking goddamn greatest. I'm off it. I'ma go get a job in the office, away from the rap game gossip, and back to the times when I'd rap in a closet for marginal profit. I remember the times when I'd have to mop it with empty pockets and no money in my wallet while scooping the poop residue from a bathroom garbage. I remember the days, remember the blood, remember the pain, remember the knife, remember the fights, remember the liquor and different girls every night with the Mary and White. Getting off work, I remember the bike, the ride to the studio, paying for time, the slash of the vein when the skit's so internal, humane tried to eat me and take me alive. Talking to God in the dance with the devil when he promised he would take me to a whole nother level. The cocaine lines and the contact highs on the rides in and out of the goddamn ghetto. The strippers and clubs, throwing the ones after getting cheated on by a bitch that I love. Then drowning in drinks and throwing it up and doing it again cause I didn't give a fuck. Getting up early, the people who hurt me, curved me, gave time to but didn't deserve me. The generation currently trying to desert me when I'm the best they got that's under 30. The disrespect, the slander, and the indirect effect of shit that they project on my life, which in turn is an introspect of their lives and how they like intellect. I remember the days, remember the phase. My mind was at war and my thoughts were deranged when the hate would engulf in a flame on my page and the rage would inject deep inside of my veins. Every comment that lame would shit on my name, put a knife in my back and then smile to my face. I remember the bitch who was making the claims in the day in the court that I proved they were fake. I remember November, December, the meeting and call when I said I would never push an agenda, ever surrender. I'm fake to pretend for a corporate America. The flash and temper, the show out in Denver. The day that I lost her, the day that I met her, the day that I knew I would live forever, the day that I knew I became a contender. I just wanna see a lyricist go crazy. Bet money that these fucks won't play me. They tried shaming, destroying my name, and these fuckboys still couldn't break me. You wanna know why the whole world hates me? I spit truth and I rhyme off safety, and they know that I just might maybe be the motherfucking goddamn greatest. I'm off. Nowadays, don't nobody wanna rap, everybody wanna cap, everybody wanna grab gats and flash cash and talk trash when it's DAX, then support the cats that's doing half in the man. Fuck that, DAX, that's proof that the demand for the facts blast past that far in advance. If anything, they try to put him up or against, so everything next is straight fucking revenge.
Okay. Ooh, I like that. I like that pause right there because you can still see his face in the fire if you really pay attention. All right.
This man done spazzed the fuck out.
So, for those who are probably wondering why I didn't make any head movements, no wow movements, and for they must be unfamiliar with how I do DAX. DAX is one of those things that you literally have to inhale the whole thing in, and then really just got to comment in at the end. The reason being is because Dax doesn't do any hooks. Apparently the one or two times that he did do a hook and that we did say something about it because the hook wasn't just like, it was just like mad, like it didn't catch on with me. Like he stopped doing hooks and we
But this song had kind of a hook. He repeated the same like 3 lines twice. And I think that was good enough to call it a hook, but the way he spit it was just still part of the lyrics. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like to me, I didn't even pay attention. That's how that like I'm just watching the flow pattern, the flow style, like the way he's doing, taking it on the visuals. But I would have really preferred that last part that he just spit at the end of that 8 bars that he spit. I wish
was it acapella?
Exactly. I wish that would have been the hook. If he would have dropped that in the middle of the track, right? And then went off again like he did it before, that would have been perfect for me. But again, beggars can't be choosers. You really have to take Dax at face value. And to me, Dax at face value is still who he is. One of the best MCs of all time. But there is some visual representation that we have to look at here. His infatuation with the radio, his love-hate relationship that he has with the radio. It's symbolism, right? He's feeling like the radio should be playing him. The radio should be. He loves the radio, so why isn't the radio loving him back? You know what I'm saying? Why is he? I have a feeling that it's one of those things where he's trying to show that his infatuation for mainstream music to catch on the DAX, and it's not being he wasn't being reciprocated through loving it in the shower and holding on to it and caressing it and trying to get inside to understand it. And at some point he just said, fuck it, and decided to shoot it and set it on fire.
So, the visuals of this one were very important to the, 4 or 5 of him hanging around him like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yep.
And then going into, this man, I do believe, pays close attention to what people say about him on the internet.
Oh, he does too.
Because this is the maybe 5th, 6th time that he's gone at people for saying shit about him.
Which I have a question about that because, I love Dax. I love what he does. Okay. What's gonna happen to him when that chip is no longer on his shoulder?
I think that's why he does stuff like this to keep it there.
Very true.
He's always looking for the negative, not the positive.
Yeah. Like, I think anybody who's a real hip-hop head, not those casual mainstream fucks. You know what I'm saying? Not anybody that worships Little Big, CTE, the HBIC,
little big top ramen,
little big top ramen, YFN top ramen, whatever the fuck these niggas is at nowadays.
Chicken and shrimp.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck these niggas is at. But any real hip hop head, when you listen to Dax, they'll tell you Dax is the truth. I feel like maybe he's fighting the mainstream maybe too much. I know that the people on the internet shit talk him, but ask the people on the internet who their favorite rapper is. It's probably one of the niggas I just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. If you under 25, and more than likely your favorite rapper is one of them niggas not to mention. Or
that's the key line that he said. I am the best rapper under 30.
Yeah.
And now, I think you got Hobson, you got Token, you got because I think Joyner's over 30.
Yeah, well, Hobson's over 32.
Oh, is he? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got Dax, Token, Merc.
Yeah. No, Merc's over 32.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
All right, yeah. So Dax is spitting truth here.
Yeah.
The dude is cold, man. When he gets going like this is when I love Dax the most. Is when he's going with this. And if you guys know my rock preferences, I like aggressive hip hop too. Mm-hmm. That's what this was.
Yeah, bar for bar, under 30, there's nobody fucking with Dax. Even Lil Baby at his best, not Lil Baby, the Baby at his best, isn't fucking with Dax. But I think the Baby's over 30 as well, if I remember correctly, because even we talk about it, but he's been out for a minute. The Baby's been out for 4 or 5 years, and he was in his mid-20s around that time. So I would assume that he's over 30 as well. But even at that, bar for bar, under 30 years old, I think Dax is even 24. He's not even old.
I think he said 26.
26. Bar for bar, there's not a rapper under 30 that's fucking with Dax. Bar for bar, word for word. My concern always with Dax is what I always told you. If Dax is concerned that he wants the radio to love him, there's really only one thing that he has to do, which is create a mainstream hook that people will launch into. You don't believe me? We know we talk about NF, right? You know that the rapper NF, right?
Yeah.
And we know how good he is, right? And if you listen to NF, people think that he must be an underground mainstream rapper. I mean, an underground rapper with his own independent deal, right? That's what people would think, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what people don't realize is that NF had a #1 hit on the radio. Don't you remember that song? And the voices in my head get loud. Tell me if I say out loud. Sorry if I let you down. You know what I'm saying? It's a simple.
I've heard the hook, but you know me, I don't listen to the radio. So.
Exactly, but you've heard the hook. You see, but that's the point I'm trying to make. That if Dax really wants the love of the radio, he has to stoop to their level and do what NF did. But I think at some point after NF dropped that song, you haven't heard him on the radio no more, right? None. You haven't heard him. Everything that you've heard of him past that has been underground. Tech Nine, Hobson. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we got to look at. But I would prefer him not to go the mainstream route because there's nothing in the mainstream but pain and disappointment. If you don't believe me, ask DMX, God rest his soul. And that's where I'm going to leave that. So, Big Sin.
Yeah.
As much love as we have for the people out there, let them know how they can show their love for us. Right here on Synful Blaq Reacts, sir.
See, what I need you all to do right now is go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If it's red, that means you ain't subscribed. There's got to be a little faded there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and hit that like and comment and subscribe. Let us know that what you want us to react to, dog. We got you. We got you. We got you.
Yep, that's right. That's right. So until next time.
I don't know what the hell this fucking accent was, but I did it.
You know, it's some country days. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Gonna get on down on.
Get on down that boom hour. You know.
So until next time. That's my man on Big on Sin over there, know what I'm saying? I'm your boy, all Hollywood J Black on there, know what I'm saying? This is Synful Blaq Reaction, what I'm talking about, this thing, know what I'm saying? And we have this thing here, you know what I'm saying? Doses.